It was a graveyard
They
smash.
did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
They did the mash.
They did the monster mash.
1981 seemed to be a good year for werewolf movies. You had movies like An American Werewolf in London, The Howling, and then you had a film like Wolfen. Wolfen takes a different approach than the other two films to telling a spooky story involving lycanthropy. This one is set up much more like a creepy detective story with a supernatural twist. Albert Finney plays the crusty detective investigating the brutal murder of a developing tycoon. After eliminating the impossible and connecting the dots, he finds out there may be a way more bizarre answer than he expected. I'll say that the detective twist to this kind of thriller is done pretty well. Finney's character proves to be quite a qualified investigator as we follow him properly going after the leads left behind at the crime scene. It's a fun way to move along with the story and stay interested in the mystery. Every step along the way makes sense, and we're given a logical timeline of why Finney's character would suspect something in the supernatural. Also, I like the performances here. Finney does well as the grumbling detective, not too skeptic, but still rational. I really enjoyed Gregory Hines in this movie as he plays a pathologist. He's got a real charismatic performance that I think adds a lot to the movie, which has a pretty slow and steady pace with a somber tone. I also like the point of view shots they gave for the wolves. It reminds me a lot of the point of view shots from Predator, which came out in 1987. This could have served as an early inspiration. Another thing well done here is the kind of lore they put behind the mystery. There's a lot of references to ancient cultures and traditions along the way, and while they're not explored very well, I do like the introduction to that plot point. There are a couple problems with this movie though. First of all, the pace can be a little too slow at times. There's a bit of a drag that goes on at the end of the second act, and it slows down the momentum of what is at times a pretty interesting mystery. Also, there's a few cliches here that really don't add anything to the story, nor do they feel organic or natural. There's a hint of a romance in the film that really has no organic feeling or build-up whatsoever, but it goes all the way, of course, and it feels really unnecessary to put in a film that probably didn't need it to keep the viewers interested. Overall, I would say that this serves as a pretty mysterious and effectively creepy detective film. It's got some good performances and some genuine storytelling behind it. It's not a perfect film, but hey, I think it properly closes out the 1981 trifecta of prolific, wicked werewolf films. Give it a look.